106.7 WJFK. Ronnie, in the papers today, did you see the picture of Mimi Fonstock? Now, she's the intern that had the affair with President Kennedy. Well, now what they've come up with was the picture of her from 1963.
She was so effing cute.
She is adorable. She looks like a little princess.
I'd like to see it after the president left it all over her face. I made her sit there in her shame. Sit in your shame. Who's the whore intern?
Me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, oddly enough, in that 1963 photo that they have, she is wearing a couple of pearl necklaces there. She's wearing pearls around her neck.
I'm sure when she got done, Bobby was right on her afterwards. All right, that makes me like him even more as my favorite president, JFK. Forget Teddy Roosevelt. He's an idiot now.
This picture is adorable. She looks like Shelley Fabre from the Donna Reed show. She looks like she should be seeing Johnny Angel.
Yeah, I always liked her, too. All right, and, obviously this is inappropriate. It never works out, I don't think. Do you think it's wrong to date people at work? Let me check with C on that, though. Is that a rough thing, or... It never works out.
I can't imagine it ever working out, unless one of them leaves.
Yeah, it is always... It always ends up bad. Definitely. I don't learn from my mistakes.
Obviously not. You know why? You have a tendency to do that? Lazy. And Fez, aren't you the one that always gives me that quote about from not Red Dragon, but the first Hannibal Lecter about we only lust after?
Oh yeah, we lust after, we covet what we see every day.
And it's really true. It's really true that if you're working with somebody, you start thinking, you know what? I think this is my chick. I don't know why. It's just a matter of and people end up marrying even people that they just happen to be close with.
She's right there. There's a kind of ownership anyway.
Yeah, right.
It's already part of your life.
You're eating lunch together. Hey, we want to say hi to our friend Solera. Hey, Solera. Hey, honey.
Hey, honey.
What are you up to, my Spanish bombshell?
I'm hanging out with Swifty at her job.
Hey, Latina Heat.
Hey, baby.
Hey, tell Swifty that we threw out a big up to her friend.
I came out so you wouldn't be drowned by the awful music that's being played inside.
Yeah.
So
what are you wearing tonight?
I'm wearing a striped tank top and very tight jeans and a little scarf tied around my waist.
And a tequila worm.
What are you wearing?
And I'm drinking tequila.
That's
what I'm doing.
Yeah, but what are you wearing underneath?
Nothing. I have blue panties on. That's it. No bra.
Oh, God, that's so hot. So hot.
Blue panties.
I like to
blue
get...
panties.
And you never hook up with the other girls, though, do you? See you, Solera. Hey, we're going to see you Tuesday night. We're going to be hanging out, okay, honey?
Apparently, yes.
All right, we'll see you then.
It's 8:43, and she's just loco in the cabeza.
I don't know what that means.
She's nuts.
I won't wear panties Tuesday.
Thank you very much, darling.
I promise.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'll see you then.
All right, it's a date.
She is. She's a giving girl. She's a giving girl.
Gives a give.
All right, here's the thing. Because her boyfriend's friends with us, would you ever date somebody who that your friend was with after it's over? Is that inappropriate? I'm going to go with a C for that. What do you think?
I think that's probably like the biggest no.
Yeah.
That's even worse than the coworker one for you?
Definitely.
What do you think, Fez?
That seems really inappropriate.
To me, it's the only time I'm really excited because I'm like, now who F's you up? Now who F's you best? You do. I don't know why a lot of my stuff just seems get into that shame stuff. I live with it that way.
There's a lot of role playing tonight.
Boss, should a boss ever be with somebody that works for him or her with him? Is that ever going to work out?
Boy, that one's rough. That one.
It would be fun though.
Yeah.
Usually that ends up in more of instead of a breakup, someone actually having to leave the job. I think that ends up more that way than the coworker.
Guess who? I don't know. I think it could be pretty exciting because effing at work is the most exciting thing in the world. And I don't even have to tell you that, see. You've been caught so many times. But it really is. All right, here's one for you. Have you ever done this before? Sisters?
Oh.
Dated one sister than the other?
Wow. That seems inappropriate.
That's me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Loved it. Loved it. My thing when I was, you think I give it to her like this? And then I would go to the other and say, now for oral, after I was done. And they were like, what? You taste... I go, do I taste like family? Tell me. Tell me.
866-277-4969.
But let me ask you this. Do we have a choice? Are you attracted to people because there's something on a cellular level, or is it an intellectual thing? How can you help it if this is who you're attracted to?
Or does the temptation of knowing this might be inappropriate make the attraction stronger? If you know, I mean, if coworkers are dating and it's their dirty, dirty little secret, you know, that's kind of exciting.
You know what? And it's really funny that you said that, Fez, because I think I fall into those patterns. You know what I mean? Like I fall into, oh, yeah, like you said, oh, I can't. That's why I want to.
It's nice.
That makes it all the better. I'll drive her home.
Yeah, there you go. It's nice to have that something a little special that's just yours.
Yeah, and the whole thing of getting caught. You know, my whole exciting thing is like the kids are coming into the room and you're trying to put the blanket over her head. Oh, get out of here. Daddy's not feeling well. What is it? Who's that? No, it's a surprise. It's the pony. Get out of here.
We got a pony.
Don't look at your birthday pony. Get out of here. Go outside for a minute.
We want to ride the pony.
And, you know, then the maid leaves all crying and the mascara running.
That example got a little detailed.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, and then you're screaming at her, you can't have this baby. You're ruining my life now. How many times have I yelled that?
How many lives do we have to ruin?
If you have this baby, you're destroying another family. And here's an extra 100. Just drop it.
Literally.
So, dating sisters is wrong. Dating people at work is wrong. Most of the stuff is wrong.
And most of it is inappropriate.
Here's one that people get into all the time. Professor, student.
Yeah. Yeah, not even on that crazy illegal high school level. Where you, even in the universities.
I only like junior high school level.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's hugely frowned about.
And, you know, I mean, that person's an adult and allowed to date other adults, but you can't do it. They'll be fired. And you know, when you really think of it, it's just like a sergeant shouldn't be having sex with someone in the platoon, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true. There was that big case a couple of years back where the woman in the Air Force, I think she was the captain or the lieutenant.
Yeah.
And she was having an affair with an officer below her, literally.
Below her.
And I think, I don't know, she was court-martialed or something like that. Yeah, that can't go on. She was fraternizing.
I think there's no problem with it. I think it's kind of exciting. And I think it makes them better soldiers. Unless they're both guys. And then it's all too Greek for me.
Then don't ask.
All right, any other things like that are inappropriate, even though they're not illegal, but, you know, just not right? Here's Rory.
What about, like, your friend's mother? Like on a serious note. Like, I'm not talking, like, you know, I'm saying when he's, like, older, like you're 30 and she's maybe, like, 45.
Yes, I'm saying yes. I even say grandmother.
Yeah, or like, let's say, the daughter dating one of the dad's friends.
Oh, that happens all the time.
Yeah. You know, it's someone that little girl grew up knowing, and then all of a sudden, there's chemistry.
Hey, is this wrong, your wife banging your landlord? Is that, Oh, Billy.
I don't see anything wrong with that, especially if you agree to the swap.
Tony, you're on Ron and Fez. Is that what we're calling it now, swap? We drop spunk? Tony, you're on the air.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, I definitely got to say never date a coworker or your boss. I've done both.
And what went so wrong?
Well, the first time I was working at like a retail clothing store, and the only bad thing was that I ended up getting fired over it because we got caught back in the break room. She was giving me a little lip service, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
And of course, that was bad. The other time with my boss.
You get it, Ronnie?
Yes.
She was like 5 years older than me and all that, and I ended up quitting so that, you know, we could, like, be together and stuff like that. And since we didn't see each other every day, it just sort of ended up falling apart in the end.
All right, brother. Talk to you later.
All right.
All right, here's one for you. Could you be with somebody who's literally a crazy person? You know, not house, not retarded.
Sure.
You know they're crazy.
Right.
You know it.
And
you know you're with a chemically imbalanced woman.
And you know that is not going to be anywhere near a healthy relationship, especially for that person.
My whole thing, and it's been awful, but I'm very attracted to the adult abused people that were abused before. And they recognize me. They could find me on the other side of a carnival. And they're going, I seem to be attracted to you. And I go, I know why. What age did it happen?
And then they're willing to tell the story.
Yeah, they tell the story.
The shame kind of goes out the door.
Well,
and then back in.
No. Then you take, what I like to tell them, we're taking control of the shame. And, you're having a sense of power back. Whatever. But the point is, sometimes my type of psychology is the reenactment of it helps.
It helps? To relive it?
It helps one of us.
Oh.
So they make you do this, make you sit on his lap like this, and then what happens? More tears. More tears.
And then.
More tears.
And then.
Somebody's a little dry tonight. Somebody's a little dry tonight. What is it, Harry? Adults are talking about sex. Why would you come in here?
What about dating
Armenians and Ecuadorians? Yes, I'm against it.
I was going to say cousins not by marriage. No. Like, they're not related to you. I guess that would be by marriage, actually.
Well, not... how are they your cousins?
Like through like if your sister married someone else in their family.
Yeah, that's not even a problem. The problem is actual cousins, which in most states you can get married. Believe it or not, you really can.
I know, it sounds like...
even a first cousin, which is just insane, yeah.
I thought it would be like 3.
No,
it sounds like...
your parents tell you that, but the actual law, maybe Billy will look it up for us, is ridiculously close. It's first or second cousin.
Billy's got it tattooed on his arm just for proof.
All right, come here. Did you date your cousin, and what was his name?
Never.
Emilio.
When I was little, I remember playing kissing games with my first cousins all the time. It was awful, now looking back on it. And then I bring it up now when we're all getting together. I go, remember when you guys used to practice kissing on me? And they're like, shut up, we did not. I go, we did too. We did it all the time. They're like, no.
Quiet, you.
And, they're all like a couple years older than me.
He's going to talk to the cops.
I know. I tell their kids. I go, you wouldn't believe what your mom used to do to me.
What about dating your sister's friends?
That's so effing hot. Here's how it works best. When it's their sleepover.
Ooh.
And I'm chasing you. Whoops. And then you just head up the stairs with her.
But would you allow having your sister date one of your friends?
That's inappropriate.
I'd break her head.
And he'll do it. I've seen it.
Absolutely. That's why you want to be with somebody else's sister. And then your own sister, you try to keep her in a small box. Here's Rob. You're on Ron and Fez.
Mine is.
Hey, guys. I'm an attorney in Virginia, and I just wanted to let you know that you can marry your 15-year-old first cousin without parental consent.
Well, that is nice. In Virginia?
In Virginia.
Why isn't that the state motto?
Well, Virginia's for lovers.
15-year-old lovers, first cousins.
Virginia is for inappropriate lovers. I can imagine dating a cousin. Now, at what age, are you saying an adult could marry a 15-year-old?
Yes, age is irrelevant once you're over 18. Once you're over 15, age is irrelevant.
Then you go to the wedding and it's bride's side or groom's side. Yes.
It's just one thing in the middle.
I know. It's a wedding in the round.
So first cousin, and she could only be 15 in the state of Virginia. That's so effing sick. Now, a cousin is...
I moved when I was 14.
All right. All right, what about a niece and nephew? Where does that fit in, Rob?
Okay, you may not... Here's what you may not marry.
Yeah.
Your mom, your dad, your son, your daughter, obviously. Your aunt, your uncle, your niece, your nephew.
All right, that's out of the question.
You can't date a niece or marry a niece or nephew.
Isn't like correct. A niece the same as a cousin, though?
No, a niece would be your brother's kid, and let's say your cousin would be two brothers' kids marrying, which seems way too close.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It seems like it's the same distance. It's still the bloodline.
Your cousin is your aunt's kid.
You're one generation down.
Or uncles.
Yeah. So this way babysitters can't marry the people they're babysitting.
And I also believe the statute prohibits grandparents.
See, that's
marrying your grandparents. So
I wanted to give the old lady one last happy thing.
It's awful that they have to write this down. No, you can't marry grandma.
Yeah.
What not tried that they had to write the law?
That's Virginia. All right, thanks, Rob. Very, very interesting. 866-277-4969. Quick break. We'll come back and pick this up. It's the Ron and Fez Show.